What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Bremen, aka Allfires. Now, whether or not you've kept up with the 20-some odd names over the last year tied to the Fantastic Four casting rumors, or just started hearing about it within the last week as things have really heated up, is about to not matter. Because based on our reporting from 2 days ago, and now official documents that have been filed, Marvel Studios is going to start filming the Fantastic Four on January 15th, less than 2 months away, which means we're going to find out who the cast is one way or another. Now, as we've kept up with the rumors here at the channel and watched them change from one actor to another, with Pedro Pascal emerging as the frontrunner last week and confirmed by almost every source as probably our new Reed Richards, it looks like the team itself has been locked up. However, there is a brand new name in breaking within the last hour from one of our most trusted industry insider sources that not only brings a huge name to the table and for the film, but confirms the casting grid that indeed there's going to be a female sub-villain, one of the heralds of Galactus, as it's now being reported that Anya Taylor Joy is being eyed to play that role in the Fantastic Four. We're going to tell you which character that is, break that down as well, where this came from and what it means for the upcoming film. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. We actually have two in the coming months, one for What If in December next month, another for Echo in January. Again, all you gotta do be a sub, leave a comment on this video if you want, stick around at the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so as I mentioned moments ago in the prologue, this is coming at us from the most ubiquitous and trusted of industry insider sources, Daniel Richtman. You can follow him over on Twitter at DanielRPK. Earlier today, he revealed that Anya Taylor Joy is being eyed to play the female villain role. Now, the female villain role was actually revealed in a casting grid that Daniel Richtman himself posted about a month and a half ago that said that they were looking for 20s to 30s, possibly the Herald of Galactus. In previous videos when covering the rumors that we would see other heralds other than Silver Surfer, it was originally reported to be Tyrex, but in the last couple of months, that report has changed. 2 weeks ago, we heard that it would actually be Frankie Ray, who occasionally goes by the alias of Nova. Now, if you're not familiar with Frankie Ray as a character, she actually makes a lot of sense from the story's point of view, which by all accounts is actually going to be a period film set during the 60s or 70s. She debuted in 1975 Fantastic Four 164. No, I didn't have to look that up. I simply remember it from a month ago when we ran the report on Frankie Ray. Now, she's actually dating Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, and the writing is a little weird because you find that out first, and then you find out that Phineas Horton, the scientist, is actually her dad, doused her with the same chemicals that created the original android Human Torch, and so she has the same powers as Johnny Storm, but she was dating him before she realizes she's also a Human Torch. A little weird, but at one point she ends up volunteering to become the Herald of Galactus because, and this is why she fits the villain role, because she doesn't have a problem with killing people, and screw it, kill a couple of villains on Earth, I can go get the power cosmic and lead Galactus to sentient planets and have him consume the whole planet at once. She's totally down with that and willing to make that trade for power, and that's sort of at the root of how and why she's a villain, although at some point she does end up meeting up with Silver Surfer. They end up teaming up, and again, I think I make this point primarily because I don't think we're going to get precluded from having Silver Surfer. I think he'll just be down the road. They wanted to explore some other heralds of Galactus first, which I don't have a problem with at all. I also already saw the comment in a couple of places, people being like, why would she want a small role or a villain role? Wouldn't she rather be a member of the X-Men? Because if you remember, she was already in New Mutants. And I've said this a couple of times before, sometimes these one-off villain roles, as we just mentioned, it will definitely be a sort of one-off. We know what happens. She ends up dying in the comics to the next Herald of Galactus, and sure, she'll be defeated here. Galactus won't be. We'll talk about that in just a second. But some of these one-off roles allow actors to go and be free in their careers and continue to make lots of types of films instead of being like, hey, I want to be the Invisible Woman, I'm locked in for an 8-film contract right now. So I think, honestly, for some actors, Christian Bale being Gore the God Butcher, a one-off villain role makes a lot of sense from their standpoint rather than a legacy role or a much bigger contract or commitment to the MCU. Speaking of which, this is just the next nail in the coffin for confirming that Marvel Studios is actually doing Galactus. With all the reports we've had in the last 6 months, I've almost not wanted myself to get too excited because I couldn't believe they were doing Galactus, and I don't think my shock truly stems from them putting Galactus in the first Fantastic Four film. I'm super excited about it. I'm more shocked of when they're doing it, introducing him right now in the middle of the Multiverse saga, which tells me he might have a role to play in the upcoming Secret Wars. Traditionally, not a part of all that. There's definitely a Celestial storyline running over from the Eternals, and you cannot deny that Phase 4 primarily focused on gods in a way that wasn't like upfront. They weren't promoting it as, quote, gods and monsters the way that James Gunn has labeled his first DC phase, but Thor Love and Thunder exploring Zeus and pantheon of gods. You also had Eternals and the Celestials, Wakanda Forever exploring Kukulkan, Aztec gods. It's just been an overarching theme in this phase. You should expect to see celestial beings as well. We've seen Eternity in the Living Tribunal, both very briefly in Multiverse of Madness, and obviously Eternity at the end of Thor Love and Thunder. Introducing Galactus among these characters, yes, it makes sense. Introducing him right now in a possibly another part of the multiverse while we're in the middle of the multiverse saga headed into Secret Wars just makes me curious. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. No, I don't think they're going to defeat Galactus in the first film. That's obviously not the goal. That's why you have Anya Taylor Joy or another big name to come in and play the villain so they can get a win. But I'm still very curious how they plan on using that character and down the road introducing him at this juncture. Either way, extremely exciting. And like I said at the beginning of the video, all of this rumor mill stuff is about to come to an end, and very, very soon. They start filming on January 15th, and whether or not they want to make an announcement is fine, because as soon as they start filming, people are going to know who's in the film. The rumor mill is coming to an end. You guys let me know whether or not you think Anya Taylor Joy is a great match for a female villain in this film, or if you had wanted to see her in a different role in the future of the MCU. I'm all ears as always. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out, then we'll switch. In the meantime, we're going to do some other giveaways during December and some promotions we're going to run here and at my music channel while What If is live towards the end of the month. If you want to be entered to win or for any future giveaways, all the same rules will always apply. All you got to do, be a subscriber here at the channel, so hit the sub button, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. The best way to keep up with the content at the channel has always been to make sure you hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. Also, a quick reminder, the scammers that were here over a year ago on the channel have made their way back on YouTube, and while I have not been suffering from them for about 6 to 7 months, some of my fellow YouTubers have been. I want to remind you guys that no content creator will ever make you pay for shipping. Please do not share your third-party information on Telegram or WhatsApp. Remember, anybody can take anybody else's photo and claim to be that person, and because there are so many dishonest people out here, you have to be super vigilant and safe. If you should get that kind of comment on my channel, someone else's channel, really any platform, make sure you report the comment to the respective platform, as they will delete the account faster than the content creator can get to fixing it. Thank you so much for your guys' support here at the channel. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Stay safe, spent it with ones that you love. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.